This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com. Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, today we got a 2007 Volkswagen Passat. And what I'm winking at? Huh? Stop throwing me off. Alright, somebody throwing me off here, you know. So what I'm going to do is show you how to replace the left front headlight assembly. Now the procedure is the same whether you're doing the left or the right. Now we wasn't going to do a video on this, but the videos that's out there is very few. I guess the best one out there is that when you start the video is like 4 minutes. The guy's got the bumper on the ground, didn't show you how to do anything, you know. So I was like, all right, let's do a video. Now this is the procedure here. You got to actually remove the front bumper cover assembliness. Now I know some guys out there did not do it, but did you notice that once it was done, there was a big curve or messed up inside the bumper where they tried to jam the whatever they did. I don't know what the heck they do. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna show you how to do it the right way. All right, so let's get our tool set up and let's get it done. We'll be right back. All right, the first thing we gotta do here is remove the grille assembly right here. And what you have is you have 4 Torx bolts on each side of here, and they're 20 T. So we got our little cordless gun. We got a 1/4-inch drive.
Paul from Connecticut.
Yeah, Paul from Connecticut. Let's get this thing, tighten it up better. Okay. And we're gonna get these 4 out, and we'll be right back. All right, we got the 8 bolts out, 4 on this side and 4 on that side. And what you want to do is take the grill, pop it out, and there's going to be instance. If you look over here on the side, you're going to see little snaps. That it snaps into place. So we'll go back on this side, and you want to make sure you grab it by the grill and not by the bumper itself, because if you try to grab by the grill, see what happens? The whole thing is going to move, and you don't want to do that. You want to hold this part down and pop it right out. Now, down here, if you look, let me see if I can get a light. The battery's going dead, huh? If you look inside the grill, you're going to see a Phillips. You can see that Phillips screw right there?
Yep.
Okay, you got one over here, and we got one over here. So we're going to change our bit on the gun and get a Phillips screwdriver, and I'm going to put a bit on my gun. I'll be right back. Alright guys, here we are. We're back here. Now we got the 2 screws, one located right here and one located right here. And what I got is my little Phillips screw bit, and I had to bring this all the way out to the end to make sure it can reach up in there. And you see how the whole grill is starting to move. Shake it a little bit, get that bolt out of there. So it might be better just to use a magnetic bit. There we go. There's one. And there's 2. Alright. We got our 2 screws out of there. Slowly take our cover off. And there we go. Now it would have been nice. There's bolts down here, inside of here, that you have to get to the headlight. It'd be nice if they made it so this cover was open and you can get to it, but no, they did not want to do that. So we're going to be taking this off. Alright, we got this off. We're going to set this down to the side. And when you set this down to the side, you want to make sure you set it down like this and not like this to scratch up the chrome covering. Alright, let's set this down and we'll be right back. Alright guys and girls, what I did here, I removed the tires because we have to remove this inner fender well, in the fender panel. Now you don't have to remove the whole panel. What we're going to do is remove the screws in the front to get to the 2 bolts right through here. But before we do that, let's go up under the car. And I got the car up on jack stands. Make sure you put, if you're going to get up under the car, make sure you have jack stands up under here, especially taking off the wheels. Alright, so what you got to do first, see this shield right here? We got to take that down because all these bolts right here, all the sorts side is going to have to come out. So what we're going to do is take our 20 Torx, and we got 1, 2, 3. We're going to take all those bolts out. So we got 3 on this side and we got 3 on the other side. All right, so once I take those down, I'm going to show you how. And you see how this cover right here got a little lip right here, like it hooks onto that. So we're going to drop it down and slide it back. But don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do that once I get all these 6 bolts out. All right, so let's take those 6 bolts out and we'll be right back. All right, got all bolts out, and that's what we're going to do. Just slide this back and just lay it right down on the ground right there. And what you want to do, take the screws that you took out, put them right there on there so you know where they go. And we'll get the other, I got the other side over there, other 3 over there. I'm gonna put up in here just so we know exactly where they go. Now the next part we got is we got a bunch of them around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got another 4 on that side. Same 20 Torx. All right, let me get another one for you right around here and just walk around. Take it off. We got 2 right here, 1 right in the center, and then we got 4 on the other side. So let's get all those screws out, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. Be right back. All right, we're back. We're on the right side of the vehicle. Here's the inner fender well. Now what we gotta do, there's some screws or 2 nuts way back down in here, so we need to get this out of the way. Now it's easy. This whole cover comes out easy if you want. We're gonna try to just move it out of the way, and if we have to take it out, we'll take it out. It ain't all that bad. All right, so we got the Torx. You don't need that, you got it. Same 20 Torx. 2, 3, and up here, you'll see 1 more. All right, you can see we got a little flex move right here. And I'm gonna just get this down to the side. And if you can look way down in there. No, hold on, let me, you know guys, this is gonna be easier. Let's just, if you can, you're gonna have to look like right down into there. See 2 nuts way down there? Oh, let me
see 1.
Let's see. Let me put the light.
Yeah.
1 right there. And I just sort of. Oh, there it is on the top of it. See the tip of the light.
I think so. Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
And then the 1 right there.
Okay.
Those got to come off. Now see, this, now you're going to have to hold this shield out of the way, or you might want to just take it off. So if we wanted to take it off, what we do, over here, get the other 20 Torx, make sure there's none around on the top. And we got 2 right here. And all these screws are the exactly same size. So, you know, I don't want nothing falling down on me right here. Something maybe used to be alive. And we're just gonna bring that out there. Drop this out, just like this. And that's the easiest way. Take it out, get it out of your way. So in that way, now you can look in here. Now you can look in there and you can see those 2 bolts. See them?
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the bolt.
Where, this? Over there?
Yeah.
The camera look like this.
No, the camera's fine. Look.
Okay,
see it?
okay. All right, you got it.
You doubt my camera.
All right, so all right, here we go. All right, matter of fact, also let's get this bolt out right here. So get this lower part off too, because this is going to come off with that lower part of the bumper. All right, drop that down, put it right there. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're on the left side now, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you this side so you got a great idea of what's going on. Again, I got my 20 Torx. And I got to get my ratchet on that one. Go around here, and if you notice right here, this one is off. I don't know what happened here. This one is off. We're going to have to see what the heck is going on with that. Why is that one loose like that? Go around, disconnect all our bolts. One right here. And then what I'm gonna do is get my little ratchet. Let me see if I can back this up a little bit enough to get in there to get that one out. Great, got it out. Got this one out. Drop this cover down, and I'm gonna leave it right there so I know exactly where it goes. I'm gonna leave that cover right there, and then on the top one, let's pull it out of its. Like that. Make sure the bolts are on the top. Down, and we're going to take this out and we're going to put the screws right next to it. And let me get a light and I'm going to show you the two bolts on this side. Forget. All right, now if you look right down into here, there's our two bolts. You can probably see those better.
Yeah, I see them. That little wire's kind of in the way, but I got it.
Oh, this one?
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
All right, so let's get us a long socket, a long extension, and a socket, and let's take those off. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. We're looking at the left side inside. Now here you got a plug right here that's going to this marker light over here. Don't try to unplug it. That's all you want to do is just twist it to the left, pop the bulb out, and there you go. And just carefully let it hang down, and that's it. Because when you pull this bump off, that's going to come with it. Now we got a 10mm deep 1/4 inch drive socket, and we got about a 20-inch 1/4 inch drive extension. And we're going to go up to this first nut right there. Let's get that loose. Take that out. And then come out all the way. There it is. And then we're gonna go up here and get this top one. All right, now let's go over the other side and do the same. Let's get this out of here. Let's set these to the side, and let's go to the other side and do the same thing. We'll be right back. All right, now we're on the right side. Reach my hand in here. Here's the marker light right here. Counterclockwise, twist it. There it is. Hang it down. Get my 20-inch extension with my 10. Where the heck is my 10mm socket in? Oh, there it is. Okay. And you see the two bolts that we're going to go for right here. The two nuts, I mean. Let's go one right there. Now you want to be careful with this because it don't look like it's much room to take that out. You don't want it to drop. So what I'm going to do is try to reach my finger in here and slowly bring that out. Alright. Let's reach up here and get to our top one. And at least that one, I can reach my hand to the top up here and get that out. Alright, the next thing you want to do, we're almost ready to take the thing off. What you want to do on the side over here, it's like just clipped into place. So that's all you want to do. Pop it out just like that. And the bumper's ready to go. Now this is where you're going to need 2 people at. Well actually, you don't need 2 people. This thing is so light. What I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to go on this side. We'll pop these out. We've got one more plug up under here, I see. This right about here. Where's this going to? Okay, we're gonna have to unplug this harness right here. And you pull that, you saw how I just pull that tab back? I pull it back and it should just unplug. Alright. Make sure there's nothing on the other side. And there it is. So you're gonna carefully put this to the side. Set it down. And guys, actually, check this out. Come over this side. And I just noticed something. Yeah, that's all we had to do was take off the big plug, because looks like this came right along with it. So let's just put those back in there. Put this one back in there. All right, there we go. There it is. Look at it. Front of this car. All right, now see the problem here is you got that 2 bolts right up under here. That's the bolts you can't even get to right there. So now we just got those 2 bolts, these 2 bolts at the top, and then there's a plug to it, but we're gonna see if we can get that plug to it once we get that out. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys and girls, here we are. You know what we're gonna do? Let's go over here and try to unplug this first. Now, if you go over to the side over here, this thing is a mess. Here's your plug right here to the headlight. There is a small tab right there. Let me get the light.
Yeah, I guess you can get it. You know what? It was your hand that was blocking the light. But now I see it.
All right, let's get our light right there. Okay, you see that little tab right there? That's where you can take a little screwdriver, or if your fingernail is strong enough, you just want to slide that back until you hear it click. Heard that? Clicks, unplugs. All right, so let's get our socket on to take this headlight out. We'll be right back. All right, we got that unplugged. Let's get this headlight out.
Yeah, you don't have to beat it.
Hey, this junk, this ain't good no more. Now what we got here, we have 25 Torx, Torx side T25. You got 1, 2, and it looks like 3 over here, and we got the 2 at the top. So I got my T25 Torx. I got about a 6-inch, 1/4-inch drive extension, and I got my little gun here. And let's go in here. 1. 2. 3. Let's just held that in. That's not good. Okay, so we actually got an actual bolt over here. Can I get? Is that still the same? Oh, that's loose. Got that one long one right here. And looks like we got to move this little, pop this little cover out of the way right here. Because if you look right behind here, we got the other one. So let's see here if I can get that out of the way and get over there. Okay, that's one. Now what I'm doing, you see the little right there? No, I should have get it with a screwdriver, but no. I'm gonna bend that tab down, and it's gonna pop that out of there. Is there another one or something? And I gotta unhook that from over here. There we go. Now I got our bolt. Now that looks like a T30, but let's see if that's a T30. Oh yeah. Let's find out what size that is. Dang it. Looks like about a T30. Alright guys, let me go see if I can get a T30. Or, tell you what, let's make this easier and just use a socket. Let me get my 10mm socket. Let me see, let's make sure I got 11. Yeah, let me get my 10mm socket so we can unbolt that. Be right back. Alright, I'm using my 10mm socket. Get in there. Take that bolt out. Set it down next to the next one. And let's go back to our T25. Two bolts on the top. Okay. And take our headlight out. There it is. There it is, guys. The whole assembly. Just to change your headlight on these cars. Alright, so I'm going to put my bolts to the side. Then I'm going to go get our new headlight. We'll be right back. Alright guys, here you go. We got our new one here. And if you get a new one, you want to make sure these also come with the new covers that go on the back so moisture don't get inside. Also, your new one should come with these new, like these tabs. Because when they put this car, when they put the headlight together, they seal it up because the front is glued, and this is the keeping it in place. If yours do not have that, do not get it. Looks like a little sticker here that I can take off and put on the hood to let somebody know that was changed. But what I'm gonna do is take my wire cutters, cut that off. I'm gonna get that out of there. Take this one. Cut that off, get it out of there. Now, your also headlight is going to come with new bulbs already in there, new wiring harness. Everything about it is going to be brand new. It's like a plug and play on your computer. That's all you do. Plug it up, done. Alright? So, let's set this down. And being that these are already set, we're going to put these up here. Get them up there so they keep that moisture out. So I'm going to put these on. You got 1, 2, and 3. Make sure they're on before we put this headlight back in. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we just noticed something here, and you might want to notice this with your vehicle. You know, a lot of times the plastic out there, it gets all faded out, and they got the headlight cleaner and all that. But the inside bulb you cannot clean. And if you look at these headlights head on, look at the difference in the new one and then the old one. I mean, this one is really clear. So if you got these kind of headlights and you can't really see that well at night with these, there's your answer right there. So definitely get you a new set. Alright, let's go set this up. And we want to slowly put this into place. There we go. Now we're going to get our 225 Torx. Set them into place. And I'm not going to tighten them down yet. I just want to get them in to hold the headlight down. Okay. Then, got my two 10mm bolts right here. both of them the same size. One is going to go over here. And one is going to go into here. Okay, and you can see I can still move it around a little bit. What you want to do is make sure it's even with the fender. Everything is good. And then we're going to start tightening up one just to keep it into place. Alright, now before I tighten up the other three, what I want to do is go over here, grab our connector right here, plug it up. This plug is actually going this way. Alright, and I don't want to push the plug because my headlight is still loose. So I want to slowly hold the front of my headlight, plug that up, and what I want to do is test the headlights out, make sure everything is good. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, check it out. It had to been like 30 minutes past. The customer was debating on whether she wanted to change that one because it's a little fogged out and clear on this one. So what I'm gonna do, let's as we were gonna do before, I'm gonna cut the headlights on. Make sure it works. Is it on?
No. Yeah.
Alright, there it is, there it goes. Hey, that does look kind of nice and clean.
Yeah.
Alright, you know, let's cut the high beam on. High beam on?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see how clear that is. I don't want to bend down because that's like really bright.
That's pretty bright right there.
Yeah, that's pretty good right there. But you can tell, of course, you guys, that's brand new, of course. It's going to be like that. Alright, so I'm going to shut the headlights off. We're going to finish tightening this up. Let's get this thing back together. We'll be right back. Alright guys, let's finish tightening up this headlight. We got our T25. We'll get our 2 bolts right here. Tighten them up. Let's get our 10mm with our 6-inch or 5-inch extension. Reach in here. Tighten up. Great. Next thing, let's get our cover back over here. Snaps into place down there. It's already snapped into place. That's great. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. Blah 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 blah. Okay, Sylvia, what's next?
The bumper. No, the little cover that goes down here.
Yeah, I was about to get the bumper too. All right. So we got the little cover that goes right here, and we got our 3 bolts right here. Let me see.
Maybe you needed to have a party line.
Yeah, you know, I should have had a party line. And these are 27. All right. T27s. I just had this in here. Where the heck am I at? OMG. Let me start with me. Alright, so let's get our bolts lined up in here. Okay, let's get our 3 bolts in here and we'll be right back to tighten this up. Alright guys, let's get this bolts tightened up. And what I want to do, I notice this thing moves around. So I want to have it close up to the headlight. Keep it in place. Let's tighten these up. Alright, what's next now?
The bumper.
Alright, let's get the bumper. Let's grab the bumper. Now I want to keep the parts that's out here, I want to keep them facing down because I don't want them to be up in the air and maybe scratch up against the car. So I want to keep those down. Bring it in. I guess that's why they say you need 2 people.
Maybe it help.
Huh?
Maybe it help.
Okay. There we go. No, not yet. Now check it out, guys. Check over here. Notice this over here. Look at this. See this little screw right here? Those are those two screws. We're gonna make sure they go inside those holes right there. Okay. That's one. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a screw to hold this up into place so it holds it up so it don't drop down. And then over here, same thing. I'm gonna make sure the screws are going into place. And I'm gonna get a screw to hold up right into here. Be right back. All right, guys, see what I did? Put a screw right here and a screw right here, just by hand, just to hold this up into place. Now I gotta take these screws back out here because we got that grill logo right here, but I just want that up there just so I don't have a problem. All right, the next thing we're gonna do, let's go over here to the other side. And let's get our little light over here. The next thing I want to do is inside here. Remember our big plug? Here it is right here. And here's the other end of it right there. So I want to plug that up. Let's get this out of the way. And we're just going to plug it up till it snaps into place. Do I got that the right way? Yeah. Oh man, I put you under here. Great, there we go. Now, the next thing I want to do is over here to where the side of the fender is. I want to hold it in place. I'm going to make sure that it's lined up and all. And then this right here just snaps right in, just like that. Then I want to look inside. There it is. There's my two studs right there. I'm going to take my 10mm nuts right here. Put one right there. What the heck is that? Huh. That's some weird mess right there. Oh, that one actually. Let me get this here. So it actually like it broke off.
You just turned that light off.
I didn't. I think that's the battery going dead.
Oh.
So this one goes down here. All right, I got that. Then I'm gonna go on the other side and hook that one up. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, now we're on the other side. Now remember, this one, those bolts are put way back there. So I'm gonna show you a little trick to do. You got your 10mm socket. Get you a small piece of paper or something. A leaf or anything. And just put that in there just to hold it in place while you reach back there and get that on. And as soon as you start it, dang it, light's going dead on this thing. And do the same thing to the top. I'm gonna see if I can do the other one with the top without even putting it on there. And you want to make sure it goes on by hand without, like right now I feel it stopping, so I know I must not be on that stud centered which means I can strip that out. And I do not want to do that.
Why not?
Well, not strip it out, cross thread it, because then it will never tighten up. Then it'll be all messed up. All right, so I'm gonna get my thing. We're gonna get my cordless gun. We're gonna tighten up 1, 2, and 2 on the other side. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got the 4 nuts tightened up. The next thing we're gonna do is put back our inner fender well. So we're gonna hook this up into here. Now, to make this easier for us, what we're gonna do here is right here, there's 1 screw. So that's all we have to do is hook everything up, get this part over here tucked into there. Okay. Hold it up into place. Now, another important thing is there's a lip on this fender right here. So you want to make sure part of this lip, part of this right here fits right into that lip. Because if not, it's not going to fit right in there. Bum thing. You know what we're going to do, guys? Let's go over here. Try to get this screw lined up right there, right over there. Let's get this screw in here so it can hold it in place, so that we ain't got to worry about that. All right, now let's get this thing tucked into place. Take this screw back out so I can shift this thing. Thing ain't going in so easy, I'll tell you that much. Man, whew. All right, there we go. Now let's get our bolt hole lined up somewhere around there, wherever it may be, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, got that lined up. Whew. Now, what we're gonna do is get the other 3. Now over here, you don't have to worry about yet. All right, so we gotta get our back ones in. Okay, and then we got the 2 right over here. It looks like, guys, all these bolts are exactly the same size. Then we got one right up here. All right, then come back around this side. I do not want to tighten them up yet. what I want to do next is grab 3 more, and what we're going to do is hook up the other half of it, the lower half, and it goes behind here. Put it up in place, and we get 1 screw right there lined up. Start that one in. Let's start this one in right over here. Okay, and we got 1 right over here, and then we got 1 right down here. Get that one in, and get this one lined up some kind of way. We've got 1 more screw around here somewhere. I got this one. All right, so right now we got the inner fender well lined up, and remember, it's got to go on the inside lip of the fender, except for this section right here, which has got to come out so you can put the screw into. Then the rest of it goes inside, and we got 2 screws right there. All right, everything is together right here. Then you're gonna go around, take your T20 Torx, and you want to tighten these up. These bolts are not super tight. It's going into plastic. So if you're using a cordless gun like I am, that's all you want to do is bring it in till it stops. That's it. Bring this one, we'll line that up right, and tighten them up all right. All right, let's tighten these up, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, everything's coming together good. We are now on the left side of the vehicle. This video is coming out great. All right, let's get this fender well in here, and we're gonna hook this up, and get it lined up back there, right there. First thing, you know what, right, guys? First thing we'll do is get it hooked up right down here at the bottom, keep it up in the air, and then I'm gonna go around, hook it up, and then we're gonna bolt it up. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we got the screws in there, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got those in. The next thing we're gonna do is get the bottom half. And we gotta put this bottom half behind here. Start off with this let's try to get this one right over here. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's get this one right over here first. If we can get that lined up. There we go. Okay. Then we go around and put the rest of them in. Alright, let's get those in, the other 2, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got all the screws in there. Now we just go around and tighten them all up. And we are done with this side. Alright, let's tighten them up and we'll be right back. Alright guys, the next thing we're going to do, let's get up under here. And we got our 7 bolts holding in the bumper cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. 9 bolts, 9 screws. All right, so what we're gonna do is go up under here. Oh, it looks like this thing is lining up great. There's 1, 2, 3, and these screws are again 20 Torx. Go around here. I might have to push this in a little bit just to get that lined up. Okay. And we want to do this all by hand first and get them all lined up. All right. As you can see now, we got those in. Now we're going to go to the other side and get the rest of them in. All right. Be right back. All right, guys. We got them all in. 9 bolts. 4 over here. 1 in the center. And then, hey, why is this thing? Here we go. We got 4 on the ends, 1 in the center, and then 4 on the other side. A T20 Torx. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tighten them all up. Again, these go inside, and don't over tighten it. Just go in until it stops. other hand here. Okay, we're gonna go around and tighten them up. We'll be right back. Alright guys, the next thing we're gonna do, last thing we'll do up on here, get this B out of the way.
Ew.
Grab our 6 screws to hold up this shoe right here. And remember how they got these lips right here that hooks into place. And on your vehicle, you might, guys, I'm thinking about it, you might even have to take this off. Alright, got that in there. And let's get some screws started by hand. As soon as I get one, that was it. Then I'm gonna go around and hook up the others. Get them started. And then we're gonna tighten them up. We'll be right back. Alright guys, last but not least, let's take out our 2 screws that we had up here to hold this in place. Let's get our grill, the final piece of the puzzle. Now I want you to look on this side and pay attention to how it hooks up. Pushes into place. That is it. Let's get our screws to keep them in place. And remember, the Phillips screws, 4-way screws, sometimes people call them, those are the ones that's going to go down here on the bottom when we're done. But we're just going to set these screws in place, and then we're going to go to the bottom. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we got the screws in up there. Now we got the 2 last screws. The Phillips screw right here, and the one right here. And what I'm going to do here is I got the bit from the gun. And I'm just going to get that up there to line up in there and get it started. Perfect. Go over here to this side. Do the same thing. Okay, that's perfect. And matter of fact, while I'm over here, I'm down here. Tighten those 2 up. This is going into plastic, so this is not going to be super tight. That's it. Go into this one. Perfect. All right, we'll be right back so we can do the top.
Okay, so then you're gonna take.
Now, check it out. Somebody's working on the car.
If you don't cut it out, I'm gonna put this down.
Okay.
You're gonna take your T20 Torx and tighten these up. You want to not go too tight because you're going to plastic. You don't want to crack it, and your customer will be all mad and won't get all wah. So you don't want to do that. So you just want to go slow. And drop the tools.
My bad. I didn't put that on.
What? This was your fault?
Yeah, that was my fault.
Oh my gosh. Put that on right.
Let me put that on there. There you go.
You just wanted me to blooper. That's what it was. And that's it, right? That's it. Till it stops. We'll do the one in the middle. Okay. Then we're gonna come over here and do this side, and then we'll be right back.
All right, guys. We got the car, everything together. Everything came out great. The next thing we need to do is adjust the headlights. Now, usually, what you would want to do is try to put the car on level ground, put it up against a brick wall or something like that. But right now, what we have over here on this side, the brick wall, the brick wall will be perfect. But the driveway is on like an incline. So if we put it up there now and go up against the wall, we can straighten it out up against the wall. But when she's going down the street, the one on the right side is going to be down to the ground. So what we did was turn the vehicle around and face it to the back of the Kia. And what we're going to do is we know this headlight right here, well actually we know this headlight is perfectly straight. And we checked it out, and this one is pointing right to here on the bumper. So that's where we want the other headlight to face. So let's go to the other side of the vehicle and check that out. Now as we can see, and it's actually a lot brighter, this one is actually facing right here. So what we're going to do now is make our adjustments. Now on your light, you got two adjustments. You got one right here for up and down, and then you got the one right here side to side. Both of them are 6mm hex sockets. So you're going to grab the top one, and yeah, we can turn this by hand. Let's look at this one. Let's look at, okay, we can see our light going lower. I'm going to stop right about there. Now, we'll go to our other adjustment. That light is bringing it up and down too. What the heck? Look at that. Look at our adjustment. This adjustment's bringing it that way also. Huh? We got some right here. Nope. Looks like, but one is this side and one is that side. So, that's the only two adjustments up here. So it looks like, guys, we got just up and down on both. We got one right here and one right here, and that's like this side and that side. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. So actually these headlights are already in there, so we just gotta bring it down. Then wow, let me look at. Alright guys, this is gonna go check out the old headlight and make sure that that's what I'm looking at. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, we did find the third adjustment. If you look straight down into this hole right here, that's it. Let me watch, I need to shine on it first. There it is. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to open this cardboard up. I'm going to get it to the ground. That's a mosquito. And I want to see how far it comes out to the side. Looks like the light will shine out to about here. And wow, these are some wide beams. From here out here. So what we're going to do is go over here now. So I am way off. Okay, this line right here to out here, that's the edge of the beam. So that should go out to here. Where am I? So it should be right about here.
What? Oh.
See how if I line this up right here to this? I'm at the edge of the beam right here. So, bringing this over here, and line it up to the patch. The edge of this beam should be right about here, but it's out there, so we have to come in more. So how are we going to do that? Let's find out. So let's go down to this adjustment down here. They could have made this much better, man, than this. Come on, light up. Alright. Let's see what happens when I turn this. Oh, it looks like it's gotta go out this way. Oh, notice how it's going? Like at an angle. It's sort of catch a scratch bar. You're gonna turn this clockwise until when it stops. This is a much wider beam though. It's like way over there. Hold on. You know what? Wait a minute. The car is sitting. So we will be a little bit out to here. Alright, let's go with height wise. Top of the beam, the cardboard. Yeah. So we definitely got to go down. You know how to, you got to bring it down?
Clockwise, you said?
Yeah, try either one and then it'll just...
Yeah, mine's thinking, okay. Is it moving? Oh yeah. More?
Hold on. Almost right in the middle of that line. No, that's about right. The main, this is like the main focus of the beam, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Huh?
Looks like it.
The main focus of the beam is right there. So actually, this has to go back out a little bit. So there. The main focus is right there. So the main focus of this one would have to be about over here. Alright, what we gotta do is set this one back up. Alright guys, we're gonna come back and we gotta set this one up and move this beam out to the left. Be right back. Alright guys, we put it up against the brick wall, just like I said, the driveway's at an incline. And what I had to do is bring this one up just slightly higher because we got the incline, so it's just slightly higher than the right. But it's great, looks good, I like it. It's done. We'll be right back.
Alright, so you guys just finished watching a video on a 2007 Volkswagen Passat. This one has a 2.0 turbo and it has 130,000 miles, and we did the left headlight assembly. That was a lot of work. I'm ready to go home. So if you guys have any comments or questions, you can post them below, and I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. You can post them below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairs.com. Hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. This is Sylvia from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.